Hey, Coach, I'm so excited you found us on YouTube. Let me know how we can help. Teachhoops.com, if you click up above or down below, can help. I have coached at every level. I've coached this guy. I've coached a bunch of NBA guys. I've coached at the junior high, the elementary level, the high school level, helped at the collegiate level. I have been there. I know what you're going through. Let me help you in this journey. Teachhoops.com will do that. So go over and check it out and enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm Steve Collins, and I'm gonna talk about our multiple defensive system today. It's something that's been really successful for us, and hopefully you can learn a lot from what we're gonna do. So what I need is two guys out here. What we do, and I'm gonna look at my notes kind of as I'm going through this, but this is something we do every day. We break down our pressure. I think it's really important to press teams to kind of keep them off and keep them fatigued. We run a system. We have two series. We have a 46 series and a 45 series. I'm going to talk about the 46 series today. It basically depends on where the shot is taken is what we're going to do, what kind of press we're going to go through. If a team shoots a three-pointer, okay, which is far from the basket, we're going to be back in our 1-3-1. If a team shoots a jump shot, okay, anywhere inside the three-point line, then we're going to be in our run and jump, which is what we're going to spend time talking about first today. And then if a team shoots a layup, okay, and you can define layups any way you want, something really close to the basket, we're going to get in our diamond one press. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep teams a little bit off kilter a little bit in the sense that they don't know what we're doing as far as our pressure goes. So what we're going to do first is talk about a team came down and they took a jump shot, okay? They made that jump shot. We're going to be in our 46 series, okay? So jump shot means run and jump. So I'm going to have one of you guys take the ball out of bounds down there, okay? I'm going to have one guy right here, and I need a defender on him, okay? We play this a little different. You know, probably the first time you learned to play full court defense, you talked about three-quarter court. You came on the guy and you played three-quarter court right here and you denied, and coach said, don't let him go long, don't let him catch the ball in front. We play it a little bit different in the sense that we play on the side of the man. We don't necessarily side front them. We're playing the ball and the man, okay? In the sense that if someone flashes up here, we're able to step in and to get that steal. We're going to stay on the side of them right here, and we're going to play them straight one-on-one. The way that we work it, and there's two things that we harp on every day, okay? Fouls, erase, hustle. Okay, let me say that again. That's really important. Fouls, erase, hustle. Okay? If you're going to press people and you foul them, you're done. They're going to go to the free throw line and they're going to beat you. Okay? So we work on our pressure, we work on our trapping, we work on all those things, and we really talk to our players about fouling, erases, hustle, okay? They're hustling, they're trying to get steals and get things in the full court and get layups, but if you foul a team, it erases everything that we've worked on that week in practice. So that's the first thing. We really emphasize that, okay? When do we run and jump, okay? And this is a little different than some other teams. We run and jump anytime there's a speed dribble, okay? Anytime that guy puts the ball on the floor and he's going, that's when we're going to trap. Okay? Otherwise, we're playing straight man-to-man, fundamental defense, all the way up and down the court. If they don't speed dribble, we're not going to trap. If they start speed dribbling, especially at the high school level, that means they're probably a little out of control, and it means that we can trap them. Okay? So anytime there's a speed dribble, we trap. If you get beat, and I'll show you a drill in a second, if you get beat on the dribble, we tip from behind. Okay? We don't want to get beat, but if you get beat, all right, we have a drill where we practice and we tip from behind. Okay, so the two rules on this run and jump are we're gonna come at you and jump you if you're speed dribbling. Okay, it means you're putting the ball down. That doesn't mean you're zigzagging back and forth. It means you're going. And you'd be surprised how often we get tips from behind. If you get beat and your teammate has to help and slow, you're coming from behind and you're tipping underneath. Okay? So what we do is to teach this run and jump, and we'll do it today. I think we got close to 10. We'll kind of break it down. We'll do one-on-one, two-on-two, and I'll kind of show you how our men break up as far as kind of defending here, and then we'll go 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and we'll kind of build it till we eventually get 5-on-5, and you can kind of see how that run and jump works. Now, why a run and jump when there's a jump shot? Well, it's because of the spacing on the floor, okay? It's enough time for us. If he makes it, it's great. They take it out of bounds. If he misses it, we can still get in that run and jump, anywhere from here down. It doesn't necessarily have to be right down at the end line, okay? So that's why it's basically where the shot is taken is what we can get in. If a team shoots a three-pointer, there can be a long rebound. It's going to be hard to get into a 1-2-1-1. We got to really kind of get back and get into our 1-3-1. So that's why that 46 series has worked really well for us, because where the shot is taken and kind of where the ball bounces after that. So what we do is we basically, the inbounder is going to stay off this drill. These two are going to stay and play one-on-one from this side over, okay? And you're going to defend, all right? You're going to stay right here on the side, and you're going to basically catch the ball over here, and he's going to work you, all right? We're going this way. Yep, going full court. So they just took a jump shot, you're here, we're just going to work you, all right? If he gets by you, okay? If he gets by you, you're going to tip from behind. There's no obviously run and jump because we don't have another guy. He's going to try to score down there, okay? So he's going to stay on this side of the court. Very basic. We just do this one-on-one. We spend 2 or 3 minutes on this. You're going to try to get by him if you can. So let's see what kind of handles he got, okay? All right, go ahead. Good. Yep. Good up and under. That's a Sigma move for all the old people out there. Come on back down here. I want you to stay on this side. I want you to stay on this side of the court. Okay, that's the first thing. All right? And I want you to really try to work him back and forth and just keep him in front of you. Okay? Just try to keep him in front, because eventually, if you can get by him on this side of the court, get by him so he can tip you. All right, go ahead. Good. Turn him again. So what we're doing at that point is we're just basically good. We're just working them back and forth. We're basically forcing the tempo, okay? Our full court man, our full court run and jump is trying to basically do several things. It's trying to force tempo. It's trying to force bad shots. It's trying to force a team to play at a pace that they're not used to, okay? We do it all the time. We do it every day. We do everything we do in the full court, up and down the court. Okay, I mean, there's very few drills that my guys love it, but we're up and down. I don't get them on the line very often and run them, because everything we're doing is up and down the court. Okay, high school, especially high school kids, don't adjust well to that pace, and they're going to take some bad shots. They're gonna, we are much better at that kind of fast pace than most teams are. So we're trying to dictate to them, what kind of shots are going to, the pace of the game. We really want to dictate that. All right, so give me another offense and defense out here, and we'll do the jump one in a second. So let's do 2-on-2. So give me a stack here. Let's do it this way. Give me another offensive guy here, and then give me another defender over here. Whoever's throwing it in is going to step out again. All right, so offense, defense, defense. Okay, so again, we're playing them on the side. Okay, so you're going to be right here facing the ball and your man. Okay, and again, why do we do that? We do that so that we can step in and get the steal. If they go back, we're fine. Okay, so this is a little bit harder at this point. It's 2-on-2. They're going to score. Okay, they're going to beat the defense at this point, especially early on when we're doing this. That's okay. Okay, we're working on the jump when the offense gets it and they speed dribble. You two are going to double. Well, obviously someone's going to be wide open. There's no release. Okay, that's okay. We're working on the trap, and we'll talk about that as they do this. But that's what we're working on. It's okay if they score. We're working on the tip and the speed dribble. All right, how we get that trap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them go once or twice, and then I think if everything like with my guys happens, a couple things will happen and we can discuss it. So the one big key here is that, again, they're playing on the side. This is a way a lot of teams set up to break a press. They put 2 guys at half court, they put a guy throwing it in, they put 2 guys, if they do that, great. That's exactly what we want. We want them on each side defending, able to step in. Okay? So the two rules, remember, okay? Speed dribble, you two double. Okay, you two are doubling. Or if they beat you, you're tipping from behind. The other guy will come and help. So you're tipping from behind. We'll do the tip drill in a second. All right, go ahead. Let's see how that looks. Stay on that half of the court again. Good, good, controlled. Yep, no double, no double, no double, no double, no double. Good, stop, stop. Walk back down here again. Walk back down here again. Do it again. So that was good. Was that a speed dribble on the sideline? Maybe. Okay, our rule is if you question a speed dribble on the sideline, assume it's a speed dribble. Okay, that's where we want to trap, over here. So if you're not sure, yeah, I always tell them, if you're not sure over here, it's a speed dribble. If you're not sure in the middle, then it's not a speed dribble, because we don't want to trap in there as much. But that was questionable. That's okay. You know, we might go 4 possessions and not get a trap. But we're wearing them down. You know, we're making them spend the week of practice before they play us, getting ready for a 1-3-1, a diamond and one, a run and jump. So they're not spending their time on the other stuff that they maybe need to, which is, you know, part of my theory with, you know, going to war a little bit. You know, that I want them to have to get ready for us. So if we go 4 times and just work them, you know, as a point guard, you don't want that. You don't want to have to work up and down the whole time. So it's an effective use of that. So we'll do it again. Let's see if we can get a speed dribble this time. So whoever's playing defense, yeah, sideline's good. Whoever's playing defense, play dummy a little bit and let them get a speed dribble, and we'll see if we can get a double. All right, here we go. Wait, wait. Good, 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 good. Excellent. You diagrammed, you did it perfectly for me. You threw the ball away. That was exactly what we wanted to happen. A couple things, all right? Let's pretend you did a speed dribble and you're right here and we're getting the double. Okay? My guys are good at a lot of things. Might not be algebra, but they can dunk a basketball pretty well. So let's say you come in and double, okay? We spend a lot of time on this double, okay? We spend a lot of time on it. We spend a lot of time on angles, because I'm a math teacher by profession. When we trap here, okay, we want high hands, okay? We do not want to reach, okay? I've coached for 20 plus years. You know, I can probably in 2 hands tell you how often we've stolen the ball from a guy on a double team. It just doesn't, it's a foul. The guy in the striped shirt's going to blow the whistle and I'm going to jump up and down and get mad. That's what happens. So we talk, you know, I sometimes even yell at them when they steal the ball on the double, because that's not where it's going to happen. So we get a good double team here. We get these 2 legs crossed, hopefully, so he can't step through, all right? Now, when we eventually get to the 5-on-5, where can he pass the ball? He can pass the ball here, he can pass the ball in the middle, he can pass the ball back. Those are the 3 spots that eventually we're going to take away, okay? It's the reason people trap in the corners, all right? There's only 3 spots. If he can make a pass from there all the way to the opposite corner, and we can't run down and recover, we've got other issues, okay? So when we start adding the 3-on-3, 4-on-4, we'll start taking away this spot, and we'll start taking away the middle, and we'll start taking away that spot, and maybe let them go backwards, which isn't really hurting us, okay? So that you really want to spend some time on those double teams, and this 2-on-2, 3-on-3 is really good for that. It just teaches them, and they love it. I mean, my guys love doing this drill because they're playing. You know, I don't stop them down there. They get to go then and play a little bit, and we're working on stuff that we do every day. So it works both ways. All right, next one is let them beat you, and then do the tip from behind and see how that looks. Then we'll go 3-on-3 here. Don't foul though on that. Let them beat you. Good. All right, stop. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. So that's why that's usually the way it happens, the tip, okay? The hand goes on the side of the hip, and then they reach. You can't do that, okay? So everybody go on the baseline here, and we'll do let's do our tip here. So give me a guy here, give me a guy here, and give me a guy with a ball right here. So good, we get the fast guy with the ball. So this is how we kind of break our tip drill down. Because if you're going to practice tipping, you got to do, I mean, you want them to do it in a game, you better practice it. The double team kind of happens when you do the breakdown for the run and jump. This is a little bit harder. Okay, so he can dribble any way he wants. Right hand, left hand. Okay? If he's dribbling with his right hand, you're tipping. If he's dribbling with his left hand, you're tipping. Okay? Go about 3/4 speed, so I have a feeling they might not catch you. Okay, we'll see if they prove me wrong. But what we really emphasize is not swatting and not putting that hand on, but just underneath. Okay? If you work at this, I promise you, you will get steals and you will get layups in the other direction. It's simple. It's one of those things when you're a coach and you go, why didn't someone show me that 15 years ago? This is one of them, okay? The tip is always there because of a couple reasons. Kids dribble too high, and they don't talk to each other, okay? They talk to each other before practice, they talk to each other in the locker room, they talk to each other on Facebook, they talk to each other on Twitter, but they refuse to yell, there's a guy coming from behind. It never happens. Mom up in, A4 might be yelling it, but the kids don't seem to yell it at all. So, if he's dribbling up and one of these guys has just got beaten, he's coming from behind, how many times have you seen in a game, boom, the ball goes to one of the other guys and there's a layup or a dunk in the other direction? A lot, okay? So if you that's without practice, I'm guessing. So now all of a sudden if you practice it a little bit, you'll get some tips, okay? And if you practice it, it's been 2 or 3 years since we had somebody foul doing this. Because the officials, to be honest with you, are trying to run up the court too, and they're kind of scrambling, and they're, even if you whack them a little bit, they don't really see it very well, especially if you come from underneath. All right, so you're going to go 3/4 speed, straight, and you can go either hand. So decide which. Yep. You would use your left hand. Yep. And he would use his right hand. Use the inside hand. Yep. All right, but it depends on which person's going to tip. All right, so I'm going to get out of the way so I don't get hurt because I'm old. All right. Ready? Go. Good. Now I want you to do it again. So that's good. He was going about 3/4 speed. I want you to go a little bit faster this time. Okay, I want you to see if you can beat them to the end line and try to keep that ball a little bit lower. Okay, hold on. Let me move. All right, go. Good. And again, you do that, that's not a drill you're doing for 5 minutes. It's a drill you're doing for 1 or 2 minutes to kind of get them loose. But it will really help you with that tip part, okay? Because our run and jump has a handful of rules and that's it, all right? Handful of rules. And then I'm letting the guys, because we practice it every day, the guys kind of know, all right, here's when I got to trap, all right? John here is in the double. Ooh, I better rotate here. They get really good at it. I think if you give them too many rules with the run and jump, it takes away a little bit of that variability and it takes away some of the surprise, the element of surprise. It kind of, teams don't know if we're going to trap here, we're going to trap here, okay? Because of the speed dribble. So, sometimes a really good point guard might go a while and we won't be able to trap them. That's okay. Because eventually they're going to shoot a layup, and eventually they're going to shoot a 3, and we're going to be able to trap them in a different way rather than a jump shot. Okay? All right, so let's do 3-on-3 now. So give me an offense and an offense. Okay? 2 defenders. Give me the person defending the person throwing it in back here. Okay? So I need someone throwing it in. Come on, not everybody jump at once. All right, now, yep, so you're defending her. All right, so you're going to stand back here. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. Now you get to use the full court. Okay, so let's put you guys white. All right, perfect. Give me one more white and one more blue. 2 more whites and 2 more blues on the side, so when we get done with this one, we are all ready to go. All right, so now we're kind of expanding it. All right, we stay here because they get the ball and they pass it back. Fine, this person will run up, and then we'll get into the pressure. Okay, so when we do the 3-on-3, we just don't want them to go long. Again, it will depend on the press break. All right, this is full court. Let's see how this looks. All right, ready? Go. Who's got him? Who's got him? All right, stop. Do it again. Okay, so that would not be a trap, okay, because there was no speed dribble there. Okay? So if this was my team, it would probably be R-rated right now. I'd be yelling at them that first of all they didn't talk and they didn't communicate and say who had who. All right? So they were a little lost, and that definitely was not a speed dribble. And if it's not a speed dribble, we're not trapping it. Okay? And there's no, and if you're going to trap, you have to sell. Okay? You have to go. That was like a 3/4 trap. If you 3/4 trap, they're going to get the ball down there. What? I do. Yeah. Yep. You guys, this is full speed. If not, if they don't get you in the speed dribble, then we won't trap. All right. Ready? Go. Wait. Good, 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 good. Right there. Oh. Good. Rotate, rotate. Good. All right. That's all right. 3-on-3, they are going to score. Come all the way back down here so we're consistent on what we're doing. All right. Another rule. So adding to our rule list, because we only have about 5 rules. You're going to take the closest pass. All right. Once we had that trap, the closest pass was down that sideline. We always want to leave opposite long open. Okay? Opposite long is open. So as we start slowly building this and making it 5-on-5, okay, and we're trapping here, we're going to leave that wide open down opposite there. All right? Because we're going to probably have a big guy back there helping us anyway. We always want to leave opposite wide open. Okay? So again, there's a little bit of reading when it comes to this. That once it's like those of you that run motion offense, when you run your motion offense the first week, it doesn't look real good. By February, it's kind of moving and they're cutting and they're setting the screens right and they're reading. It's the same thing with a run and jump. It takes a while. You know, these guys are doing a great job, but it takes a while to learn a good run and jump. To kind of anticipate where I need to go. You know, how is he going to read this? What pass do I have to take away? So, you know, in 50 minutes, it's going to be hard for these guys to kind of adjust to that. All right, so let's try that again. Let's try to get a beat on this one, see if we can get a tip. All right, here we go. Wait. Good, good. No speed dribble yet. No speed dribble. Good, good, good. Good, stop. All right, come back down here. That was good. Then we're a straight man. Once we get our run and jump, we have other sets and we have a half court run and jump and stuff, but I'm just kind of working on our full court stuff today. So once they get it past that half court, we're straight man. We're, help side. We can do other stuff, but I think sometimes, especially when you're trapping with a 1-3-1 and you're trapping with a diamond, it's sometimes good just to, that was 30% of the game, and you go back and just play your straight man. Okay, you can't play a good zone, and like Coach Bennett was saying, you can't play a good zone if you can't play a good man. So all those principles have to be there, and you have to work on them anyway. All right, let's get 4-on-4. All right, so give me another offense and another defense out here. All right, so give me an offense over here and a defense. We'll put you right here. Right here on this side. Yep. So you're going to play on the side here, okay? Because again, what are we doing? We're defending the ball and the man. All right? So we don't want to do this. We don't want to be in here, okay? We want to defend the ball and the man. So we're going to be on the side. So right there. Okay? So if that person cuts up, we can run. If that person cuts back, we can run with them. All right? Eventually, this back person's going to come up, but for right now, we're going to leave that back person. All right, let's try this now. Same thing. Ready? Go. Good. Wait. Good. Now, stop. Come back here. What number is that? 13. What's your name? That's you. What is it, Joe? All right. You're being a little hesitant. So if you're questioning whether it's a speed dribble, then you go. All right, you're kind of in that bad area right now, like, ooh, should I trap? Should I not trap? I'd rather have you trap, and then everyone sees that you're trapping, then you kind of do the half one. All right, you do the half one, then it's going to be a highlight reel down on the other end, I think. All right, here we go. Good. That's it. Awesome. Very good. All right, so we got a really good trap in what I call our money zone. This is our money zone right here, okay? The guys did a really good job of rotating. because what did they leave? They took high away, and they took the 2 angles away. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to do when you do here. Because this person really wants to pass to the corner and wants to pass up high. They really do. When they get trapped here, they don't want to go in the middle because they might throw it away and coach might yell at them or pull them out of the game. They want to just get rid of the ball. All right? And the easiest way to get rid of the ball is high or corner. Okay? They don't care if the corner guy is going to get trapped. They don't have the ball anymore. It's not my problem. Somebody else has the ball. Coach ain't going to yell at me anymore. All right, let's try it one more time, and then we'll do 5-on-5 here. We'll do a 1-4 set. That will be good. All right, here we go. Good. Wait. No speed dribble. No speed dribble. Yep, he went. All right, stop. Do it again. So he put it on. You know, it was after half court. That's fine. We can talk about that. But that, you know, he drove that pretty hard on the sideline. We're going to come at him. All right. It's a speed dribble. Yes. We'll do both. We'll do both. Yeah. Initially we just do the speed dribble. Okay. Just when they're dribbling out of control, because what's going to happen, and I found, is they speed dribble and then they pick it up. Okay. That's why we do the speed dribble. He wasn't probably going fast enough that he was freaked out, and we probably wouldn't have trapped that on that sideline because he wasn't going fast enough. But most kids I have found, if they're going fast on a press break and you come at them, their first reaction is not to pass, it's to pick the ball up. And then once that ball's picked up, then we come at them. We have different ones where we turn them and then we'll come at them. But in this, it's all about speed dribble. All right, let's do 5-on-5. So give me a 1-4 set on offense. So white. Give me a white there, a white over there, a white here, and a white over here. And let's see where the blues line up. So give me a 1-4. There you go. We need one more white. Right here. All right. Now, let's see if the blue team has been listening. Where will they line up to defend the white team? Okay. So we're going to leave you here. Yep. Yep, you're going to stand on the side right here, right here. It's a little different than you're used to. Yep, right here. Yep, on the side. All right, and you're going to be on the side too. So this is different. This is kind of working counterintuitive to everything you have in the sense that we got this guy protecting. So we can do the side here. All right, and the reason we do that is so that the person can step up and steal, the person can step in front and steal. So the inbounder gets the ball, and I'm here, I can just step and steal and get a layup. If I'm side fronting, and then all of a sudden I'm going to get screened and all this stuff's going to happen, it's going to be much harder to be able to get into it. And we used to not put this person here, and then we got beat. So we learned the hard way that we need basically the safety to help us. Okay? So let's go through the rules again. No fouls, because a foul's a race hustle, and you guys are hustling. We're going to double on the speed dribble, meaning that person's got to be going fast enough that we think that they're going to pick the ball up. If we get beat, we're going to tip from behind, okay? And this would be on any jump shot, any jump shot. All right, so let's try this. We'll do this a couple times. Yep. Nope, just going. All right, ready? Go. Wait, come. That's it. Oh, good. You guys would have made me look really good there. Do it again. Down here on the baseline. All right, so what happened there? We got a speed dribble. We got a double on the sideline, which is exactly what we wanted, okay? We had two guys, which I would go, you know, first week of practice, good job, because they knew where that pass was going, all right? They were taking the angles that we talked about earlier away, the close ones. There was no way that ball was going the opposite corner. There's no way, okay? So we knew what we had to do at that point. That was really good. If you guys would have made me look really good if we'd have gotten a steal on that. But, all right, let's try it again. All right, here we go. We're doubling when they speed dribble. Nope. Match up. Go, rotate. Oh. All right. So again, this is, and they're trying. We probably wouldn't trap that because we're past half court at that point. That's why we haven't worked on the rotations at that point. At that point, we'd probably be straight man. That will happen if you don't go through the specific rotations there. We get a trap on that sideline. It was like I was saying before. If we trap, and we'll talk about this in the 1-3-1, if we trap here, 1, 2, 3, have to be taken away. Trap here, you got to take the sideline, the middle, and the high post away. So what are you leaving open? You're leaving the low block open, which is going to be really hard out of a double team, and you're leaving the opposite wide open. Won't happen. If you get a good trap here, you'll get a steal. Okay, so the 1-3-1 will kind of work on those premises. When we start working on our 1-3-1, then it really helps this, because then we can extend it and do it a little bit more because the rotation's similar. Okay, let's do one more time and then we'll start working on our diamond here. Okay, go. Wait. Oh, there's a speed dribble. Oh. Good. Good. They're anticipating those angles really well. Okay? There's lots of drills you can do as far as breaking this down. You guys can go on the baseline now. We're going to do the diamond next. You can work on, just playing. What we do is we put 2 guys on offense, 3 guys on defense. We'll do 2 on 3. We'll do 3 on 4. We'll make it where we're just working on our doubles in the full court. I don't have a lot of time to be able to go through all that right now, but we'll just work on those rotations as far as, you put 2 offensive guys out, or 3 offensive guys and 4 defensive guys. Let's do that real quick. So give me 3 offense and 4 defense. We'll do it once and then you can kind of see how it works. So give me white on offense, give me 4 blues on D. So what we'll do is we'll make it easier on the defensive end. We're going to get some traps. We're going to get the rotations. And then we can kind of go back to what we were talking about before. So, all right, so everybody find somebody. And what we're going to do is there's going to be a man not guarding someone. You're going to double right away. Okay? And then we can work on the rotations. All right, let's try that. As soon as we get those shoes tied, double knot them. There we go. Yep, you're going to double. Who's guarding? Somebody can guard the inbounder. You can guard the inbounder now. Yep, nope. So you're guarding no one. So you're going to double as soon as the ball gets in. So we can work, and then I can talk about rotations here. All right, go ahead. Good, wait. Now, as soon as you speed dribble, you're coming. Go, rotate. All right, stop. So then what happens is as soon as that speed dribble, we force them into that speed dribble, the person that's not guarding someone will come and double, and then we can work on our rotations. All right, that's a really good way of kind of moving that from basically 2 on 2, 3 on 3, and we do an extra one. It's really good. It's a good way of kind of talking about it. So that's jump shots. Okay, that will take some time. Okay, the run and jump will probably take half of your time on this 46 press. The diamond and 1 and the 1-3-1 will not take quite as long. The drops in the 1-3-1 and the diamond and 1 are very similar, so you won't have to spend quite as much time on that as you will the run and jump. So let's give me a diamond and 1. So give me a person on the ball on defense, 2 people at half, 1 here and 1 all the way back. All right. Yep, you guys can step off for a second on offense. Let me just talk about the spots here. When we run our diamond and 1, the positions, and we'll pretend I need 1 more person. That's only 4. I need 1 more. There we go. Yep, it's a diamond and 1. Yep. So let's talk about this. This person should be either your 4 or 5. Should be able to harass. Should be big. Should be agile. Probably more your 4 than your 5, depending on your team. Second biggest guy, big guy if he's the most athletic. He's going to have to harass the inbounder. Person here is probably your best athlete and your smartest player. This tends to be your steal guy. So you really got to have somebody back here that knows what's going on. Back person is going to protect the basket. It's probably your 5-man. Hate to say it, can probably be the slowest guy on your team, both from foot speed and intelligence. You just send them deep and say, protect the basket, all right? Because the way we run our diamond is we trap hard and then we get out of it. So that person, if you got somebody in foul trouble, you can always stick them back there. The issue is if they throw long, they can get a layup on that, and that could become a little bit of an issue if they like to block shots. But you can send that person back. These two have to be long, okay? They are your wings, literally long arms. Good athletes can jump because they're going to go with the big guy and they're going to trap that initial pass. So you got to. I've been very blessed the last couple of years. I've had 6'4" guys with long arms. If you have 6'4" guys and long arms, that's great. But you want athletes there, and you want people that are smart and can get to the traps. So we're going to pretend like you're 6'11". I bet you wish you were 6'11". Yeah. All right. So give me an offensive player over there. Give me one throwing it in. Give me an offensive player there. Give me one at half court and one deep. All right. Now, you have a defender here with the backboard. Okay? Especially if this person can't move. So, if this person can't move, we stand right here and we tell our big guy, get your hands up. That takes away a lot of the angles over here. Because you can't really make the pass from here over there very well. It's going to have to be low. And if you're big and tall, all right, that takes away that. Now, if they can run the baseline, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, then we're going to square up and we're going to get those high hands and we're going to harass. We want the pass to go to those corners really badly. Okay, because that's where our reads are going to come. So let's say the ball goes to the corner. Okay, we are going to trap this hard. Okay, we're going to trap this hard. Initially, we're going to step in. We're going to let this pass back happen. And I'm going to show you something that's happened for us. You're going to take sideline, and we got middle in here. Okay? We're going to let that pass go. When we do this, it's literally one and done. We trap hard. If we can get a steal, great. If they get it out and go back there, we convert back to our man-to-man initially. Okay? Because what happens is that they'll just make that pass, they'll make that pass, they'll make that pass, and then eventually after about a quarter we'll change up and we'll have this person come up and get the steal. Because they'll just start getting lazy. Because we're not only running the diamond and one every possession, we're running it every time there's a layup or something close to the basket. How many of those are there in a game? A handful, 5 or 6. So they make a couple easy passes, we'll get 1 or 2 steals every game. Okay? By this person we call it our X series. All right, coach will do this, or I'll do this from the Sting if anybody knows that, or I'll do this, and they know that, boom, you step in and you can get that steal. All right, so this person takes away the middle initially. Anything in the middle. If the ball gets in the middle on a zone press, you're done. Doesn't matter what zone press you're running. If the ball's in the middle, you're done. Okay, we call it retreat at that point. The ball gets passed to the middle, we're finished. We're back, and we're playing our half-court defense, whatever that is, we've decided that should be. Okay? When we go to that X series, or whatever we call it, we're going to send this person up. These two got to work together now. Now we're being aggressive. This person's going to come up over here, and you're going to come up. You're going to guard anybody sideline or here, and you're going to guard there. All right? That's only when we go for the steal, when we go for that X series. Now, if the ball gets passed in the middle, it means we're not doing a very good job on the ball. The ball is going to get passed in this area and over in this area 85% of the time. When you're pressing, if you're 2-2-1-ing, if you're diamond and one-ing, if you're doing anything like that, most of the time, and I've charted this, most of the time the ball is going to be passed there and it's going to be passed over there. Okay? And I don't know why that is. It's a little bit of the stats teacher in me. I'm not sure. I've charted it. I'm not sure why that happens. I think a part of it has to do with the backboard. The ball really isn't passed in here very often. It's passed way down here sometimes, when the point guard will come down and pin. But most of the time, you can assume the ball is going to get passed in those two areas. So everything we kind of do is based on that. And then we can get the rotation we need. So after that, we're basically back into our, one or our man or our 1-3-1 or whatever we've decided is going to be our half-court defense. That, you could run Coach Bennett's 3-2, something like that. As long as you know after that one trap you're in retreat mode, you're good. Okay? And we do that on any layup, anything really close to the basket. There aren't, like I said before, there aren't a lot of those. You know, if there are, the press probably isn't going to matter if you know, you're getting a lot of it anyway. But if they're getting that close to the basket, it's just not going to matter. But it doesn't happen. You're not getting layups, at least not in our league. You're not getting a ton of layups. All right, the third option is, in our 46 series, is the 1-3-1. Okay, so give me the blue team out here again and give me white on the baseline. Give me a guy right here, guy right here, 2 on the wing and 1 on the baseline. All right, so we go to this series whenever there's a three-pointer taken. Okay, so whenever there's a three-pointer, the reason we do this, and we have run a 3-2 rather than a 1-3-1, is long shot, long rebound. Meaning that, you know, someone takes a three, we probably aren't going to be able to get into our full court. By the time we can get into our run and jump, it's usually way down here. There's not that much space left. It's something that, okay, we hit a three, great, we can still get back. Or if there's a weird rebound, we can still get back and we can give some pressure. We take 15, 18 threes a game. Okay? It is the last shot taken. So that's something, if you're going to run this series or this multiple defensive system, it is the last shot taken. Because sometimes you'll take a three and someone will get a rebound and then come in and take a jump shot. Well, oh great, now we're in our run and jump. So it's whatever the last shot is. Once you've done it for a while, they're not even thinking about it. Okay? But hopefully you hit all the threes and it's not a problem. But it's always the last shot taken. So if you run this series, you just got to make sure you emphasize that to them. So let's say we're going this way, and this is our 1-3-1. Personnel again. Big guy. Okay? Ball cannot get in the high post. Ball cannot get in either block. Period. Strongest guy, again, 4 or 5, has to go in the middle. Has to be a strong brute. Ball gets in the middle against a 1-3-1, you're done. If you can't front the post when the ball's in the corner, you're done. They're going to beat you. All right? So you have to take away the high post and you have to be able to front the low block. That's just, if you're running an effective 1-3-1, I think that's really important. Bottom guy, you can hide somebody. If you have a 5'4" point guard, you can put him on the baseline. You really can't put him up here, and you really can't put him on the wings. The only place I have found that you can put them is on the baseline. It hurts a little bit with the trap in the corner, but I just haven't found another place that I can really effectively put them. The spots here, these 2 wings, again, have to be similar to the top guys. They have to be long, they have to be athletic. All right? This person has to be the guy that will run through the wall for you and will hustle and do whatever you say 99% of the time. Big helps. Okay? Because you want the pass from here to over there to have to be a lob. Okay? If you put your 5'4" point guard right here, they're just going to make the pass and it's just like boom, 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 and it's not going to be a problem. So you're going to want somebody up here that is really effective at harassing and playing gaps. Come over here. So let's say this guy is on offense and he's trying to pass it over there. I'm not going to necessarily come up here. I'm going to gap him and make him get high and big and make him make long, high passes over to the other side. Because when we run our 1-3-1, we only trap in the corners. We don't trap up here. You can. And it again goes back to the principle that I said before. Let's say you 2 come up and trap. Okay? You'll take high post. Nope. So you're the big guy. You're taking high post. You're taking corner. Baseline, you're taking corner. You're sinking as the lowest low. All right? Because you got to protect the basket. So if we're trapping here, these 2 guys are trapping and I'm on offense, I got the ball here and you're trapping me and you got your legs crossed and you're coming, you got to take pass 1 away, you got to take pass 2 away. If you take pass 3 away, that's fine if you want to be that aggressive. But then these 2 better be really big and they better not be able to see the opposite low block. Okay, so we don't tend to trap up here a lot. You can. It can be done. You come up and deny up here, boom, you've taken the 3 angles like I talked about before away. If you want to do that, and this guy's really big, and you think your trap here is good enough, there's nowhere to go. They're going to throw the ball away. But if they're really good, and they can somehow get somebody into the gap there, or they can lob it over, they're going to get a layup on you. Okay, so we tend to gap up here rather than double. We tend to stay in here, defend, and make you make the tosses over, so that way you want to go to the corner where we tend to be more effective. So it's really, the series is up to you as far as what you want to do with that, but we tend to push them to the baseline so we can get a better angle. So let's say, give me a white out here in the corner. Give me a ball. We got a ball? Awesome. All right, so let's say this guy brings it across. Oops, I'm bringing it across. Give me another white out here. Go back a little bit. And you're gapping up here. Stand right there. And you're right here. Okay, so this person's gapping. You're taking high post. You're sinking. The key with a 1-3-1, and I'm sure Coach Bennett talked about this, is they got that person's the opposite wing always has to be as low as the lowest person. Okay? Basically, you have to see everything going on, because eventually you're going to be able to get some steals on the weak side. But you basically have to protect. All right? You can come all the way down here if you want. It doesn't matter, but you got to be as low as the lowest person so you can kind of direct and see. So the wings really have to do a good job of that. If this person does a very good job of gapping up here, okay, and making it like, ooh, how am I going to do that pass? They're going to go to the corner. And then we're going to be able to get the trap that we really want. All right, so let's say the ball goes to the corner, and we get the trap, all right? Nope, you're taking low block. You're standing and protecting the middle right here. Yep. And you've got high post, okay? This is your steal guy. Okay, so they're taking high post. Where is this person going to want to go? Well, again, goes back to the angles I talked about. 3 options. Baseline, which isn't going to happen because you're fronting. So I'm here, you're fronting me. This isn't going to happen. Okay? The top guy is here, taking away the second angle. We kind of know where they're going. They're either going here or they're going opposite. Okay? These two people are going to eventually get steals. This one and this one. It's like playing the secondary in football. You start reading their eyes. The corner person only has a couple options at this point. They have the option there and they have the option opposite. I can't even tell you the few times I've seen that pass made there to that opposite low block. You got to go through 3 people. Okay, you guys are doubling. Get your hands up and high post. So this person is able to really creep up. I'm standing here. Good luck. Okay? Timeout. What are you doing? Why are we getting a better trap? So it's one where that person can start cheating up and this person can start reading. And it's similar to our diamond in one in the sense that, okay, pass it out, kind of let them do that a couple times, and then boom, you're off to the races. Step in and it's a layup. So that series, I've broken this down in like the simplest way, but it works. Especially when you do that 46 series where you change depending on where the shot's taken, you'd be surprised. Now everyone in the world's going to know, I guess, that I'm putting it out there, but all you got to do is tweak it a little bit. What I've noticed is, especially high school kids, don't adjust the change well. They don't adjust. Okay? If you want to do makes or misses, great. My really smart teams, I actually did it where the shot on the court was. Okay? And my teams haven't been as smart as they were 10 years ago, so I haven't been able to do that. But you can do it if it's on the left side of the court, we're in one defense. If it's the right side of the court, we're in another defense. Makes and misses, especially when a long time ago when I coached freshmen, I did makes and misses. You'd be surprised, a couple makes, couple misses in a row, and they're not even sure quite what you're in. Our 45 series, we'll do a make is a diamond in one, and a miss is back to a 1-3-1. And it's still, the kids don't really know what's happening with that. So you kind of have to make the kids adjust a little bit, but if you keep the pressure on, like I was saying before, if you keep that pressure on the entire game, it wears them down. All right? I tell our guys it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and we're going to win the marathon. We might not be winning at mile 15, but we're going to win at the end because we're used to this. I can't tell you how many games that we've gone and it's tied at the end of the third quarter, and then all of a sudden, we get to the end and they're gassed. I want them to shoot 3-pointers because they hit that front of that rim, they're not going in, and we're used to that pace. Because coach made us go run a hill before practice, twice this week. So, that's something to think about as far as that series goes. But what I really like it because it's simple. It's not, the run and jump isn't a hard concept if you keep it down to 4 or 5 different rules and you spend some time kind of adjusting it with them. It's harder to scout, to be honest with you. Our league I coach in a great league where you think just about every night someone's out scouting us. If I have rule A, rule B, rule C, and they'll know it before, my guys know it probably. So if I give them a handful of rules, what are we going to do? We're going to speed dribble, we're going to come at them, they get beat, we're going to tip. If I give them those specific rules, it's a lot harder to scout us too. So they know we shot a 3 and we're going to be back into a 1-3-1. Okay. But like I said, they played on Friday night, we played on Friday night, and they got to play us the next Thursday. There's your 4 days of practice to get ready for it. We do it all year, you got 4 days. So from a standpoint of coaching, I think it's a great thing. And you play more kids. You have to play more kids. And I'm one that I love playing 7 kids. I really do. But this has forced me to play more. And I think that's good because, we've won a handful of state titles, and the only reason we've won them is not because of my starting 5. It's always a bench kid. It's always that 6th, 7th man that comes in and hits a big shot in the sectional or a big shot in the state tournament that makes you win it. This forces you to play more kids. Johnny twists his ankle before the big game. Now your 6th man has to step in. So I did it for a couple reasons because I think it's fun. I think the kids like it. I think it's easy to sell. I also did it because it's forced me, from somebody that doesn't want to play a lot, to play more kids, which I think is good. Makes the parents happy, makes the kids happy. Johnny got his 12 points, so the AAU coach is happy. Yeah, everybody's happy. So that's one of the reasons we really do it, and I think it's been really effective for us. Are there any questions on that? Anything you want me to discuss? I can definitely send you the breakdown or any of that kind of stuff if you want it, but it has been really good to us, and it's caused a lot of havoc in our league and our state. So, any questions? All right, thank you.
Hey, Coach, so glad you enjoyed that video. Not that you found us, you already found us. Let me know how I can help. I've won lots of championships, as you can see, won lots of rings. Let me know how I can help you become a better basketball coach. teachhoops.com is one small way. Go over and check it out above and below, and let me know how we can serve you to become a better basketball coach. Enjoy.